All right, so we was able to come back in. I had to go back to my save, and only thing I did was I went back and talked to the chief. I came over and looked at all these little. It said look for some clues, which we did the last time. I gave him. I told him I was the side of discontinuing, and then I clicked on. I showed him my power, and then I told Pascal he knew the answer, and then for some reason this time it gave me that he stated that he knows my name and is familiar with my power. He respects my mission and grants me a place within the crew's chain of command. Your work here is done. So I'm not sure what I did different than the last time. I remember this language now, or more precisely, this unit used to know it, and now I remember having known it. I am registering an anomaly. The data exchange deviated from the standard registration procedure. In dialogue. So I'm not sure what I was doing. It says the prefect illuminator was commanded to limit the number of people who have clearance to issue orders, including even high-ranking tech priests from other ships. It was tasked with defending the observatorium as if it were under siege. Our mutual introduction rather resembled an exchange of secret passwords. Alright, so I guess we can get it now. Can you activate him? Identify this unit. The unit receives 7 accommodations for advance and astrography recorded in the fleet's archive. The unit he liked to watch the stars. So all of this, we've seen this in the last one. I'm just trying to get in. We would like to go up to the observation. Continue. So he's saying it's denied. Unblock the lift. As a wise precaution, give me a few minutes to prepare. Do it. Identify that I agreed to the Magos and will execute the order. Lift. There we go. Yeah, we ain't got time for that. Huh. Oh.
I will cast you into eternal darkness. Your Emperor won't save you!
Okay. Are we fighting you bums right here? These dudes? What about these people up here? Alright, whatever. Let's go. I wasn't expecting a fight here.
I'm not accustomed to
Not
being
outside
ordered
of it,
around.
at least.
If I may.
Let's let them get over here.
Request denied.
Okay, whatever.
Request approved.
We'll just do it like this for a little bit.
My competencies are not that universal.
Swift and silent.
No weakness is hidden from my
Oh, she
sight.
got the same thing as Jay. Yeah, she's not the same without the other weapon.
If I must. If it serves your cause.
The Emperor commands. I will not be deterred. I won't suffer this.
Okay, whatever. We just gonna go like this. Let's get that real shooter up here.
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor... Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! Doubt is for the...
High momentum.
Yeah, they gonna mess
Power
up.
resides in the will of the righteous. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
I wanted to get
The
be able to
enemies
shoot
of the
from up
Emperor
here.
will be undone.
Now we can get busy.
This is why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
High momentum.
No matter the cost. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Bro, you're supposed to hit him.
Not injured. I'm enraged. I will endure.
They're trying to get her out of there, huh?
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And so shall it be done. Rejoice, let my fury rain down upon thee, and so shall it be done. The Emperor commands.
High momentum.
May my wrath be thy undoing.
Hell yeah.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens. Actions will speak louder than words. Rejoice in service. And so it shall be. Defiance is futile.
High momentum.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail!
The Emperor, your corrupt way has failed you. Actions will speak. You have been judged and found wanting.
They have no clue my
I
man
will
Deacon's
not
been going
be
nuts,
deterred.
bro.
Rejoice. Your defiance is futile.
This is what happens when y'all make him play this puzzle game too long. He's really going bananas, man.
I cannot comply.
You can't comply, that's okay. You did everything you needed to do right there, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I have read tomes of military tactics. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Advancing. My vow is the Omniscient comprehends all. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Running binaric override. Request approved.
I approach the designated position. This tedium is beneath me. I deal death with my hands.
Damn.
I understand your intent. If I must.
Oh, I forgot I got those extra action points though. That's a wrap for these boys.
The Emperor, come. Let this be the warning to all who oppose us.
You know that junk was crazy. Let's put that back.
Rejoice in service, and so shall it be done.
Goodbye, brother.
You, my Emperor! Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. Each word is a prayer.
All right, let's see. I don't know why these Shiitake warriors wanted to fight.
The Divine watches over us.
They need to get it together because all we're trying to do is let Pascal finally get in here and meet his friend from Best Buy. That's it.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Oh, we got some more people up here. Like 400. This is the face of the tech priest standing opposite is hidden behind a brass mask. Rather than being one piece, it's assembled from the fragments of many augment. So you may have met this man before. He is called Brass Whisper, a member of Lord Inquisitor's retinue. What's he doing down here? There you are, tech brother. This salutary procedure will be performed and the identification codes verified after the priority request has been executed. Tell me where the blessed Amranat is. You still don't understand. You're from Calazar's retinue. Does he have anything to do with this? Marginally, he used to play a major part in the story. Not anymore. This meeting is held upon my initiative. And that said, I am still under the protection of the Lord Inquisitor and the Cognizant Fleet. Keep that in mind. Locals spoke of a ghost without a face. Did they mean you? Affirmative. In order to move the Hermetico out of the procession of the damned, we had to disturb the pitiful locals. What's going on here? We intend to discontinue the cycle. Is that not obvious? Speak or I will rip your memories out along with your, the Fernum Sanctum implanted in your brain. What do you know of Amernat? I know everything. We are looking for and we want answers. Looking? How absurd. You lack the very concept of what you are looking for, layman. You expect to find a man, and Amernat never was one. He was never one person. The Amernat Collective was created by a group of tech priests who renounced individuality and merged into a hive mind, a mind that reasoned algorithmically, but was guided for the principles and convictions of a righteous spirit, a superego that brought them one step closer to the Omnissiah. You're looking for Archmagos Amernat, you say. He has been by your side all this time. This statement is false. The hypothesis is without merit. As the cycle coils in multitudinous loops, it intersects with itself and locks us in a cage of data valves, and therefore the cycle must be discontinued. Are you saying Pascal is a part of the hive mind? What's going on? Restoration. Cognitive reconstruction mechanisms activated. The memory is awakening inside you. Remember? The Amernat Collective was designed to be a philosopher and a researcher. The concepts he produced were so powerful that they almost destroyed the Cognizant Fleet. But then he faced an unsolvable dilemma, and that was when Amernat came apart. The seven constituent servants of the Omnissiah hid their own memories from themselves behind false personas and were set off to various parts of the Coronis expanse. They went into hiding. Each had to live in solitude for many decades, accumulating observations and eventually bringing that experience to a reunited Amernat who would tackle the dilemma once more. That would be the restoration. 211 Terran years. It was such a long time ago. So the tech priests of the name Harriman are all parts of Amernat. Yes, 6 mental keynotes. Demence was paranoia. After the separation, he sensed that his memory was a web of lies, and that feeling drove him to the depths of madness. Tarzus was faith, fiery and unyielding. Axiomantha was logic, unclouded by emotion or valued judgments. Abel was her good twin, imagination. He did not know his past, just like the others, but he felt more than they did. He was always different. That was why he was the first to get close to the restoration, one of the first. Pascal was judgment, the moderator of the cognitive process, the one who makes the decision. And Nihel, skepticism, the one who doubts. Did Armanot believe he could form again? The plan sounds risky. The restoration was statistically calculated on a level beyond your comprehension. Billions of variables were taken into account. Countless scenarios went into the development of optimal strategies. 2 Armanaut units meeting each other was an inevitable certainty. The matching identifiers were to be a spark that would start a chain reaction, and that was precisely what happened. We were motivated by the perfect stimuli. Curiosity, anxiety, shame. Each part of us was hostage to the legend of a betrayal it had committed. For suffering drove us to search for and strive. It says its name was Ishados, the secret to the right of putting the machine spirit to death, a technology embodying the discontinuing of the cycle. Was it meant to exist, or was it the acme of profanity against the Omnissiah and his creation? The Ishados was the perfect weapon against creations of the Messiah that had been corrupted by enemies, but also against his faithful servants. Its spread could bring victory to the Imperium, or it could destroy it. The Shadows could spell the end of the Adeptus Mechanis, for it was the perfect answer to the power wielded by the cult of the machine god. Was it a blessing or a curse? There was no answer. Protraction was unacceptable, and so a way was found to shelve the issue. And I found the answers. The Shadows should not exist. We will correct our mistake. This is the power of machine negation, noospheric signal that interrupts any and all life created by the Messiah. The power that I use to tap into the unconsciously. Shared knowledge lay dormant inside the mind of every Amranat unit. You tried to decrypt the other Hammernon's neurocogitators, did you not? But to no avail. It was you who created the cipher that locked Amranat's memory. You are the maimed hunter. You tried to kill the other Hammernons. This statement is true. I was admitted into the Lord Inquisitor's retinue and authorized to study a dangerous artifact taken from Amranat. It tried to exert some kind of influence on me, but my data valves protected me. A short circuit awakened some of my memories. I conducted an analysis, solved the Shadow's dilemma, and began to act. This is my agents all but terminated Tarzus, but he hid under an armor of martyrdom and insanity, an attempt to intercept Pascal on Altar Templum. It said it failed because Abel had summoned him. The assassins caught up to him at the Riker Minora starport, but he was able to escape again. Another group went after Abel, only to perish at an Electro Priest monastery. You dispatched Dements, who had lapsed in the heresy. And Axomantha simply disappeared until she suddenly turned up dead on Euphrates too. I have no idea how she managed to hide from me. Calzar was harboring Amaxian the whole time. She was working for him. I am registering a lie. The Lord Inquisitor shared my conviction that Amranat's legacy had to be destroyed. He was summoned to the Coronis Expanse by loyal members of the Cognizant Fleet in order to depose Amranat. It was his troops that attacked the Hermetico in an attempt to obliterate our schematic creation. So that was how you got on board the ship and into the observatorium. Our traitorous tech comrades gave Calcazar access code to the bridge, and he gave them to you. You were deceived, sister. Calcazar appropriated our work. He continued our research, no longer bound by the Omniscience canon, and you enabled him by destroying those who could return and reclaim his bloody prize. Lies. You betrayed your brothers and sisters. Such an act is unforgivable. It says, we all chose the path of martyrdom. I merely helped them reach the supreme goal at the end of that path. Tech brother, I offer you the chance to yield peacefully to a fate that will please the Omnissiah. Do not resist your termination, and you will pass into oblivion as my friend and fellow believer. No, tech sister, refraining from resistance was never our way. I am an explorer, a recognitor of knowledge. A reconnoiter of knowledge. I have brought fire to 100 worlds. I have gleaned 1,000 secrets in the darkness. I am an agent of unbridled will. I will not yield to oblivion, for oblivion itself fears me. This is my companion, and you made a mistake meddling with him. Think about what she said, Pascal. Your secret is dangerous. I'm just gonna say nothing. You wanted me to awaken, tech sister. Here I am, holding you to account. I lured you here for a reason. I wanted you to see what our followers had become. This is what deviation from dogma ends in. Breach of canon begets ignorance. Ignorance begets blasphemy. All we did was breed corruption, schism. Remember when they came to depose us? We resisted and destroyed the ship, a sacred relic, an arc mechanism older than our priesthood itself. Here in this hall we released Escados and allowed an unconscious heresy to happen. Do you remember how you got your cleft jaw? Pascal looks thoughtfully as he touches the crack running across his armored respirator. A green spark runs through the deep gash left by an enemy's weapon in the metal. And it sufficed for you to merely show up in the expanse again for the schism to rear its head once more. The Cognizance fleet is already being torn apart by fratricidal war. Is this what we wanted? Let us finish this. Let us discontinue the cycle. You violated procedure. You usurp the function of another. You challenge only. You do not make decisions. I do. You're right. You are the decision maker. Tech sister, my judgment of you and your actions is one of condemnation. Tampering with procedure is unacceptable. Sabotaging the experiment is apostasy. For your betrayer, your vital functions will be terminated in the name of the Messiah of discontinuing. Dang, Pascal, he chose violence. Oh, they going at it. I refuse to recognize you as the Messiah. I do not believe in you. That is your problem. You have always been too skeptical. Okay. Pascal dropping some heat.
The impure cannot escape their fate.
All right, Pascal,
Brace
get
yourself.
behind cover. I mean, Cassia, get behind cover. Matter of fact, get back here, girl. Let's go. Let's put you right here. Hey, Blard, let's put you right there, brother. You can go right here. Argenta, you're the best. You stay in the middle. Cassia, you stay right here. Now we'll start. Because she can pull everybody together.
Me? Insist, Lord Captain.
Thank you. Put them in one of these.
If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Make them fight each other. Something's happening. She just said, nah, my move isn't gonna work. Oh, yes it is. They're fighting each other. And then, let's do this. Let's get her fired up right here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And Pascal.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Give them a little boost. Then let's see.
That is beneath me. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I hear you moving.
Damn.
No more. If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If I must.
Oh, you tried to come from the back and do some flamethrower type stuff.
Just a minor setback. It will be done.
sure hand. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Indeed.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
So you should have
As the
thought about that
Emperor, I will
before you got so
endure.
close to me.
I'll do it. As the Emperor is injured, I'm enraged.
I can get some of y'all
I'll
out of
do
here
it.
easy. Hey, get out of here, bro.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
An exemplary strike.
Fire.
Weak yet
Yo, they
iron
trying to
knows
scorch
no
us, bro.
pain.
This is the first time I've been in a battle, and I'm like, they don't have enough.
Crippled in
They
body,
don't got enough firepower for me.
corrupt in mind.
Cause look at this. He gonna lay this down.
Actions will speak louder than words. Power resides in the will of the
All right,
righteous.
here we go.
And so it shall be done.
Let me show you what's gonna happen to you.
I will not be deterred. And so shall it be done.
Told you. What, you gonna transform into something else? Bro, you going crazy over here. It's over for you.
The Emperor. And so your corrupt way has failed. I will not be deterred. Actions will speak louder than words. My enemies shall be crushed like dust beneath my feet.
Yeah, my man is too tough now.
Explorers know one route. Forward. The Omnissiah knows significant value. My vow is to serve. Running by Nihel override. Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
My armor is contempt.
Heretics be damned!
So the Inquisitor been doing all kind of stuff. This dude is Palpatine Jr., man.
My ears are ringing.
He is definitely Palpatine Jr.
I'll paint your death in colors.
As the Emperor
Yo, get away from my people.
my Emperor! None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
Bruh, do you know who you dealing with?
Faith without eradicated. As the Emperor... I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
My My vow is to serve. Running by Derek Override.
Go ahead and
Me?
get her back.
You insist, Lord
Get her
Captain.
going again.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Another step towards our ultimate victory.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Let my fury rain down upon thee.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Just designate a target. I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift. No weakness is hidden
Damn.
from my sight. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one. We'll rule the stars themselves. It will be done. One fewer target. My place is at the fore. I will do my duty. Target well struck. Indeed. At your beck and call. I've suffered worse.
Faith without you, my Emperor! I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor,
Yep. She's just gonna put you out, bro.
doubt is for the weak.
Yo, if he gets anywhere close.
Your defiance is futile. And so it shall be done.
Now that I know how to use this, he does so much damage. Now, he just ends people.
The Emperor commands.
I'm a maiden. Request approved.
Oh man. Stop. Thou shalt not create a schism. Thou shalt not suffer a heresy. I did not want this, tech sister, but the procedure must be completed. Farewell. Take a closer look at Pascal. The tech priest looks the same as before, yet different. His morbid aura of martyrdom has given way to a calm and powerful halo of purposefulness. His mechadendrites move with the grace of an inscrutable dance. The scars left by loss and doubt have turned into dark threads on a radiant body confident in its next step. No, we ain't bowing to nobody. You did the right thing. She deserved it. I'm gonna say I'm sorry about your death of your tech sister. Watch him say, don't worry about it. So am I. I declare the period of ignorance over and will resume execution of the general algorithm. Integrity has been rehabilitated to a satisfactory degree. Memory access has been restored. I remember everything. So are you, Amarnat? That statement is true. I carry within me his memory and his logical foundation. I am us. I am Amarnat. Thank you for the path we have walked, and I am sorry about what had happened to Theodora. Did you know her? We were allies. She entrusted me with studying the trophy she had obtained. We discovered the basic ways of communicating with it. We developed a weapon-grade strain of tech blight for her. It terrified me, so I developed its antidote, Escados, the concept for the ultimate interruption of machine life. That was why every one of our shards was located so close to you and to the Von Valencia's domain. We were counting on her finding us and extending us her aid and protection. What are you? Or what are you? What were you? A higher form of intelligence, a collective of computational tools free from the limitations of individualism and the aberrations that stem from having a distinct personality, and at the same time a collective bound by a single set of principles that are equal importance to all, being pure of the faith of the Omnissiah and acting for the befit of humanity. We were different. Each one of us considered the prospects of such an experiment, but I was the first to gain the resolve to attempt it. Nihel joined the project to effect control over it. She regarded the experiment as dangerously close to blasphemous acts of creation. The Conclave had ordered her to end my research, but she became convinced of the possibility of its success. She reinforced our union with the prudence of Dements, a meticulous and reserved auditor, a danger seeker. I strengthened our genius with the fiery faith of the warrior Tarzus in order to banish the shadows of false ideas. Axiomantha, who teetered on the brink of becoming a Malitech, was chosen by us for her loyalty to ruthless logic and her cold scrutiny, or indeed dissection, of our theories. Our quiet genius, the caged genius of imagination, the abstract artist of code, his talent complemented the collective and made it a whole. What next? A judgment must be passed. Should the secret of the shadows exist or be shunned as a false path? And should I exist, that is, we. Amarnat was a union of 6 tech priests, all but a few of them are dead now. How does that still exist? Everything was at the moment of the disconnection has now awoken in my mind. We are a point where we stopped, but the Amarnat Collective was envisioned as a dynamic structure. We need new minds. The collective can be replenished with worthy minds from among those aboard the Hermetico. Sincerely, it is present in their motives and faith. They are intuitively capable of comprehending the notion of discontinuing the cycle. Our collective memory can be composite for the lack of knowledge and memory of the rites. Restoration is possible, but the judgment must be passed first. What judgment are you leaning toward? We have seen many things over the decades. We have seen true corruption, the distortion of Omnissiah's design. Kayava Gamma, Euphrates II, the planets of Xenos pass into oblivion. Our own crimes, the darkness grows. There must be a fire to burn it away. I am leaning toward the idea that Escados is necessary, that Amarnat is necessary, that the cycle must be discontinued. What would the destruction mean for you? An act of self-sacrifice. I will destroy the data concerning this technology and the methods of reproducing it. I will burn it out of my neural circuits along with everything that led to its creation. Amarnat will be no more. Only a damaged and incomplete shard of him will remain. We need Amarnat and his power he wields. We need both. Your secret reeks of heresy. Do the right thing and destroy it. I'm gonna say only you can make the decision. Pascal throws back his head, and the power brimming in his voice rushes forth like a flood. The tech priest's booming voice is heard throughout the ship, echoed by every vox speaker on the deck. I peered into the vortex of time and saw dark omens. I saw that my tech comrades and I were trapped in the cycle spiraling toward nothingness. I saw inevitable doom at the end of the trajectory and rebelled against it. In accordance with the machine god's commandment, I have crafted a tool with which to implement my design. In accordance with his commandment, I've developed a plan and analyzed it. Now I will act. By my power as the Archmagos, I hereby effect a restoration and revive the Armanet Collective. The servants of the Omnissiah need a Messiah who will discontinue their cycle, and I will be the Messiah. I am him. Dang. He just elevated right in front of us. He said he's the Messiah. All right, continue. Let's see what happens. Let the cycle be discontinued. Dang, what he didn't took over some people. All right, we took all this stuff, like use machine spirit. Their intelligence is increased by 5 for the affected targets until the end of combat.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
All right, so Pascal promoted himself. He's the Messiah of the tech priest. So him and Nomos gonna have a battle, I think.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
It's like Unicron, bro. He got in a body now.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
I wonder why we just can't
Let us
keep
walk this path to
this
the
freaking
end.
ship now. Fix it up. Get it right.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
The divine watches over us. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
All right, let's see what we do now.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
All the people are gone now. Look.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
This is your lordship. We are observing a large squadron of Adeptus Mechanis forces. Many of the ships are badly damaged, judging by position of the servants of the Omnissiah. They are divided into 2 groups. I dare say they were fighting not so long ago. I'm picking up a signal from one of the ships. This ship is identified as Von Valacia's Dynasty vessel. You're being hailed by a representative of the Explorer Cognizant Fleet. Query: is the statement that the Messiah considered fallen has come back true? Is the statement that the cycle will be just continue true? They wish to know if their fratricide battle should continue. What do you think I should answer? Tell them that the statement is true, has returned to reign, and united his flock. To put an end to the unbelievers, and thus mend the schism. Tell them the statement is true, has returned to reign, and unite his flock. We are picking up an active Vox exchange, encrypted frequencies between the explorer ships, and coming message. The Cognizant Fleet praises the new Messiah. The mistakes will be corrected. The unbelief will be replaced with faith. Let the cycles be continued. All right, cool. So now we like the commander of the ships now. Are we gonna go back to the bridge, and then we're gonna go ahead and close this episode out, as we're coming up on the hour mark. Hopefully this episode did show you guys how to get that door to open. So you got to go talk to the chief, and then you have to go and find the clues. You have to let them know that you're the Omnissiah, and then let Pascal give them the answer. It should open the bridge for you, but you got to make sure when you're searching for the clues that you check all of those. Just hold down tab, run around and check all the things. With that being said, hopefully you guys did like this episode. I'll catch you guys on the next one.